The purpose of this video is to highlight and reflect on my interactive science lesson, which I have used Nearpod to create an interactive lesson that can be student-paced, teacher-led, or a blend of both. I designed this lesson to be a digital day lesson in order for students to work at a student pace, which allows for scaffolding. As seen on slide 1, this lesson aligns with Georgia Content Standard S4L1 and S4L1A, as well as ISTE Standards Creative Communicator 1.6C and Empowered Learner 1.1C. On the bottom of the screen, you can see our 4 learning goals for this lesson, which focuses on food change, energy flows, and arrow meanings. To set students up for success, slide 2 introduces the instructions for our collaborative board that will be following on slide 3. For the collaborative board, students are asked where energy comes from in the foods that they eat, like their snacks and breakfast. This activates prior knowledge by connecting real-life science and introducing the content for this lesson. On slide 4, we have a high-contrast anchor chart explicitly defining our 3 energy teams within an ecosystem, and as well explaining what the arrows in a food chain mean. On the bottom of the screen, you can also see instructions for our next slide activity. Moving into slide 5, we have the Draw It tool where students are asked to color code and circle producers, consumers, decomposers, and the origin source of energy, which gives me a real-time evaluation on their visual recognition of these roles within an ecosystem. On slide 6, we have our Build Our Own Food Chain where students are engaging in an open-ended question using the digital microphone or the typing tool in order to explain their food chain and how the energy moves through it. On slide 7, this is going to be our instructions for our final slide. Throughout the lesson, accessibility was a top priority of mine, using high contrast fonts, avoiding colorblind, unfriendly palettes like red and green, and features embedded voice narration of my own on every slide to support the diverse readers. On slide 8, we have a time to climb, which is going to be their final assessment to assess their understanding of the content from this lesson. Reflecting on this process, Nearpod has proved that it is a powerful tool for transforming passive content into an active multisensory experience, teaching me how seamlessly technology can be at providing meaningful and accessible scaffolds for every learner. Thank you for watching.